Welcome. Let's check out what we recorded on the Tablo. See what it looks like. We're going to crank the volume down. I want to get any copyright problems. We got our little Tablo DVR recorder hooked to the antenna. Here's the actual box here. And then behind it, I've got 5 terabytes of memory. 5. That holds the easy little box. You plug it in, syncs right up. Cool. You hide it back there because you don't really worry about it. The Tablo works like any app over here. You click on it, and there's no Tablo. We don't have another Tablo to switch with. Live TV, it shows what's on right now. And we can go over and see what's on channel 3. Look at that little bug. Watch. This is coming from the antenna, but it's being transferred to 720, even if it's broadcasting at 1080. But it still looks great. Recordings we've made, just tested out a couple shows, just to see what we got. Antique Roadshow, Life Likes Charm on CW. Let's see what that looks like. We'll watch the old one. She's already seen it. And in a commercial, you just skip. There we go. Skip. There it is. Looks good. Looks good. It's a good picture, right? And it's broadcasted at a high enough quality. There's her General Hospital. Hogan's Heroes was broadcast, I think, at 480, 460. Let's see what the details. Options. Yeah, we kept the last 5 episodes record. You don't put new episodes because there are no new episodes. So we'll record about 5. So if I get the itch to watch an old show like Hogan's Heroes, and let's watch one and see what it looks like. And we're almost over with 1, so they're going to show another one. It's a little fuzzy there. See? Bing Crosby Productions. Wow. Bing made all the money. Okay, let's zip through. It's recording it, trying to record at 720, but it's only broadcasting at 480. So you're not going to get super quality, but you can watch an old TV show on one of these MeTV or weaker antenna channels. And on a smaller TV, it's going to look tighter. Bigger TV, it's not going to look tighter. There's Rawhide. Clint Eastwood is in this. There's some other westerns, and here is an Icons channel. There's Clint. What are you doing, Clint? See, I'm getting my start in westerns. Yeah, a little fuzzy. Clint Eastwood is Rowdy Yates. That's fun. Got the news. Survivor, very popular show. We'll watch next. Tighter picture, better broadcast. Even for the antenna. The antenna usually looks better, but since we're playing it through the Tablo, it's going to lose a little bit. It's down to 720, which is still acceptable, and it's dark. Of course it is. Okay, we get to some real stuff. Come on, guys. No, we didn't see the jury. There we go. Nice and bright. Looks good. My wife would say it just looks a little off. But it looks good. She watches her soaps on this. She loves it. Got us at General Hospital. See, you can record Station 19. You can record these good shows on the CW network. It's wrapping up. It's wrapping up. And you can skip, just pause, roll through it, roll back, pause. On Apple TV, you skip, skip, skip. 15 seconds. We're doing about 10 seconds of skip. Okay, that's what it's set up for. That's fine. It works for me. It works for me. I think if you have a subscription service to some of the big guys like Paramount for CBS, occasionally Peacock, which is free, and they have a lot of good shows on there for NBC, and you can get it with ads. But if you want to record on the Tablo also, you've got two ways to watch it. The Tablo is instant. I mean, if you show up at 8:05, it's already recording at 8. You can skip through a little commercial and get kind of caught up at the right time. You can get Hulu has ABC and Fox programming. And you can get General Hospital. The Endgame was very good. I like that. The Great Hulu show, very good. Good Morning America, so you can watch that. So you could actually get a Tablo, record all your stuff when you're not having Hulu to watch on, because you're switching Hulu back and forth. Peacock's free, you should get a lot of that. Keep that. Watch what you can, commercial free, or if it has commercials, go to your Tablo, watch it, skip it. Skip commercials, skip them. Unless there's a cool commercial, then stop and watch that. Paramount CBS, you can watch all those shows, Survivor, all those great shows. You can watch it and you can skip the commercials. And you don't have to wait a day for it to show up the next day on some of these services that do that sometimes. But these are just, I think the Tablo's a win. Quality's not 100%. I mean, it's much better on my antenna than cable. Cable looks good, but I can walk in the house and see the sharpness of the antenna when I'm on just antenna. And you can continue to watch the antenna because I've put a splitter on mine. I got an antenna going in the Tablo and the antenna going into the TV. If we were to lose internet and cable and everything, I can still watch. I can watch Hogan's Heroes live as it's happening. And that's cool. Kel's Navy, I loved Kel's Navy as a kid. I recorded these to see what they would look like. I'd never seen a really rawhide. I probably saw it as a kid and didn't know it, but Clint Eastwood, Excellent. My review on Tablo is, if you have an antenna, this is a must-have add-on. Because we're really cheap with the CW network. I pulled their whole app off. It's down here now. Because I like skipping commercials. All I got to do is remember to put some shows on there, 5, 10 episodes. And with that 5 terabyte hard drive, let's see how we're doing on that. Settings, let's see. Look at that little bit I used. 4.91 terabytes remaining that I haven't even used yet. We've already recorded a bunch of shows. I mean, 5 terabytes is huge. It should give me years of service. I love it. They tell you all the sports you can get. You record your sports, you come home, and you watch them. If you're an hour late into it, you watch it an hour minus, but you start skipping a few commercials, you're starting to catch up with the actual live. And as long as your phone doesn't give you some kind of weird text and say, hey, so-and-so just won the Formula One racing. You're like, oh man, why did I look at that? Don't look at that. But you got all these, I mean, these things are still free. NBA basketball, you don't have to get the NBA app and pay extra, or some kind of Fubo TV or YouTube TV Live to get sports. You get it off your antenna. You get it off the antenna, watch baseball when you want to watch baseball. Get rid of your updates on your apps on your phone that tell you constantly who won, and then you're like, yeah. But if you love baseball, NASCAR, this is what's on right now. PGA golf, all this is free. Absolutely free. You record it, you come home, you plop down, you watch a little TV, get up, take a little lunch, take a phone call, come back, hit start, and watch the rest of the golf match. See what I'm saying? This is what's available on the antenna now. And you can watch all this PGA Tour. You can search for sports. You can check on the channels. Which channel has this? ABC has this. CW, no sports. CBS had, they had, oh yeah, they had a little bit. No, antenna, oh, they had USL, so antenna. Cozy. PBS, no sports. NBC, there's some sports. PBS doesn't have sports. Fox has sports. Oop, saw something. Minor League Baseball, one of the antenna channels. That's cool. PBS no sports, and no sports. Isn't it cool? Tells you the movies that are on the antenna, TV shows that are on, primetime TV shows that are on. See, that's not just TV shows. These are just regular old TV shows. This is the important primetime stuff for the most part. Of course, there's the Andy Griffith show. It's alphabetical. That's the regular stuff. That's alphabetical. But you can search recordings, live TV, see what's on. Just get bored. It's like having cable. You're bored, you go down the big guide and watch it. Come on, little guide, there it is. And it shows you how far in the episode it is. So if you're not recording, you just want to sit back and watch something. Want to check out the Antique Roadshow and see what kind of stuff they got. Go to Rick Steve's Europe. You can get ready to watch that next. Starts in 56 minutes. There he is. So these are my main channels I picked to watch. You can change that. It has recommendations, usually stuff broadcast in 1080 or 720 is what they recommend. But if you want to get something like on the level of the Hogan's Heroes, it was a little duller, but you just want to sit back and watch. That's cool, that's fine. As long as you got a good antenna service in your area. Go to antennapoint.com. It's a good place just to check out, see if you can get an antenna. Start with maybe a small one. Up in the attic's a great place if you have a neighborhood they don't like antennas. Or you can just plop one up, kind of point it in the right direction. I would suggest a multi-directional antenna if you have more than one tower nearby. But they have to be kind of like this and this. They can't be here and here. That's, I mean, multi-directional, they might catch them both. Depends on how close they are. If you live in Florida, it's nice and flat, so you might be able to get more signal. But if you got some hills and trees and all that stuff, or if you put it in the attic and there's a metal roof, metal helps block stuff. The roof itself will help block stuff. But you give it a try. You know, I've got a friend that they just got like this cheap antenna and get 40 channels. I was just like, what? He said, well, we live on a hill. I'm like, well, that helps. For this area, that's good. Because I live down the hill. So getting 40, 50 channels is very good for me on good days. But it changes all the time. You go to your scanning, scan for more channels. Tablo has a scan for its thing. You scan the channels and it finds new channels. And sometimes you find one that's kind of, you know, it's coming in a week, but it's there this week and it won't be there next week. And well, this is one of the screensavers on Apple TV. We're on the Apple TV right now. And that's how beautiful it is, Scotland. You just touch it right in the middle and it shows you what it is. And it goes away. Touch it, go away. Great, you just push that and you skip something over the Pacific, a lot of clouds, heading toward the California coast. Look, all the lights of California. You can kind of tell the giant cities. Oh, we're changing more Scotland. Pretty. So if you get an HD Home Run or a Tablo or another brand of DVR, this is kind of the thing you can expect. Tablos are really made for the antenna and it works very well. It's just another option. If you just get insane watching the CW, you've got your Hulu ad-free, Netflix is ad-free still. Peacock, you get an ad-free version if you want to spend the money. You don't have much else to spend it for, but you just get the ad-free. And Paramount has ad-free if you want to watch Star Trek and not have ads. But you can tell with Star Trek, the breaks are there. You can see the dramatic tension and then it starts up again. You're like, place commercial here, because that's what it's for. But you can get, some people like commercials. They like to sit and look at their phone, go to the kitchen, get a drink, not worry about it. And you can pause these shows when you have to. So if you want to save some money, get the ad version. But your Tablo will not record Disney. It will not record HBO Max or Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. It's made for an antenna. So you make sure you got a good antenna station and shows you want to watch. And you invest in a Tablo, and it suits up your antenna and gives you a little more freedom with commercials and get you through a show. You can watch an extra show probably in one night that you hadn't planned on. Now I'll stay up and watch 2 or 3 shows. Now you might be able to watch 2, 3, maybe into 4. If you get tired, you hit pause. Watch it the next night. You can catch it up. It doesn't matter. What was that? Something's coming. Oh, it's Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV. Great new special. Documentary type series. Jon Favreau, who did the Iron Man movie, did this. There's a raptor. Look at that claw. They got a little bit of feathers going on. There's a T-Rex. There's little baby T-Rexes. Looks great, doesn't it? Apple TV's really upped its game. It's a great service now. It's you know, they started out so small, but they just said, we're going to do quality. We got all the time in the world. And now people are like, that's on Apple TV. Yeah. So enjoy your Tablo. Do enjoy it. Yeah. Whatever shows you want to try watching and recording. There's New Amsterdam. My wife loves that show. I think it's on its last season. But it was just a test to see how things would go. And everything looks good. So I would give Tablo a thumbs up. Okay? Enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you'd like to do, it's fine with me. Little thumbs up, ring a bell, whatever you want to do on YouTube, that's fine. And have a good day. Bye.